Welcome to Toffee TV. Do you know what? It is good news for the Blues. That's all I'm going to say. It is good news for the Blues. We've done it again. We've gone and won another away game without playing particularly well. Which our default is just, I don't know what our default is. It's not attractive football, but it is getting 3 points. I can't fathom her out. I've seen better Everton teams, but this team can get a win away. It is dogged. It is defensively very well organised. It finished the team. The team finished with 4 centre backs and 2 full backs on the pitch, and we won 2-1. Incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible stuff from the Toffees once again. Obviously started very, very well with an Iwobi. Lovely goal by Iwobi. Great ball by James Rodriguez. Back in by Luca Dean. And Iwobi put it in for his only second Premier League goal for Everton. Both scored against Wolves. There you go. Obviously they equalised quite quickly. Good goal from their point of view. Bad goal from our point of view. Terrible from the start. Tom Davies giving her a corner away. And you know, we'd never dealt with it properly. Man skips that past the Corey too easy, whips it in, free volley at the far post. But then, you know what, we stayed in the game. Did they have any more chances? No. Jordan Pickford have to make any saves? No. One straight afterwards, really. One straight afterwards. And that was it. That was it. And we just stayed in the game. And listen, the game plan, again, it was a bit like Sheffield United. The game plan worked to where we got to the last sort of 20 minutes of the game, and we changed it with bringing Gomez on, who did very well when he came on. He just stepped up. Whereas again, like I said about the Sheffield United game, Tom Davies just sitting in front of the back four, not doing anything particularly wrong, not doing a lot right. I know loads of people want to jump all over Tom Davies, but his numbers in terms of his job aren't that bad. He gives away too many sloppy passes. I appreciate that, and he doesn't go forward, but he'd done his job. Andre Gomez comes on. Richarlison comes on as well, and you know, we get a corner, and great header, a great cross by the way from Andre Gomez, great header by Michael Keane, and after that they had a set piece corner, free kick on the edge of the box, slightly worrying because I've seen them go in lots of times. I think he just skimmed the post, and we've seen the game out really comfortably. Let's be honest, the lads have worked hard. They've got us the 3 points. Okay. Slight, tiny little things. The Corey gets booked and he misses the next game. Sound, we'll deal with it. If that's what you've got to do to win a game, that's what you've got to do to win a game of football, isn't it? Now and again, you've got to bring someone down. Really, he's run back with a player who should have been brought down about 4 times before he got there. And we've won. And I think we're joint third now. Only goal difference separating us from Liverpool above us, who are now in second place. And again, Mason Holgate, Ben Godfrey did their jobs really, really well. James Rodriguez in the free role was pretty, good on the ball. Iwobi first half was brilliant. So little bit didn't get as much of the ball second half, but first half was brilliant. Sigurdsson had, as someone has just said in the comments there, Sigurdsson had no impact on the game whatsoever. But listen, fine. It's not like he didn't play well, because he didn't play well because he never touched the ball. I think he touched the ball in the first half 17 times. But everyone did their job. Pickford, fine. Michael Keane and Mina. Whisper this quietly, but they are our best centre-back partnership, aren't they? They are the way we play at the moment, they are comfortably our best centre-backs. They deal with everything. Mina, very, very quietly, is becoming one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. I don't care what anybody says. The lad wins everything in the air. Positionally, he's spot on. And, he shouldn't be. But him and Keane are just becoming a very, very good partnership. And Keane gets the late goal. And I know, listen, there's about 1 million people out there who put a bet on every single week. I know a few on Twitter, and he's come big for them tonight. Not only with 3 points, but he's just won a few people a lot of money. I mean, it's the money that they've put on the bet over the year anyway. I mean, that's where the bookies get you. But that's not for you to worry about tonight. You've seen us get 3 points. You've seen him earn you a little bit of money if that is your thing. But the simple fact is, it's what's mad is sometimes is, and this is where I'm a little bit. This is where I don't really like to. This is where I don't really like to go mad after games. When we played West Ham, because we were at home, we were supposed to dominate the game, and we didn't. And West Ham did to us what we've done tonight. We had a little bit more of the ball tonight, I would say. But we've stole it, and that's what the Premier League's been like this year. The teams have gone away from home, and they've just sat in. And it was almost like when we decided to do that. I know we'd already picked up wins away from home, but when we decided to do that, that's when we started getting these wins. The stats, we had 49% of the possession, which isn't terrible when you're away from home. We've had 3 shots on target. They've had 3 shots on target. They've had 6 off target. We've had 1 off target. They had 6 corners. We had 5 corners. So the game was quite even, but we deserve to win because we're Everton, and we'll be Everton forever. So now, let's see what happens now. There's a lot of rumours about the Villa game being called off. Would that be the worst thing in the world, or do we want to go into the Villa game thinking... There's 2 ways of thinking about this. The Villa game is like, do you want the team to get some rest, or do you want to go in playing probably a weakened Villa team when we are quite good away from home? All right, we'll be without the core, and there's not much we can do about that. And we will miss him massively because he just runs around and covers the ground brilliantly. But we've just been... I just want to check... I'll tell you what I am going to do right now. I'm just going to check the table for away. We are third as well. We've picked up 19 points away from home, which is incredible because this time last year, I think we just picked up 19 points. Well, in terms of games, we just picked up 19 points, hadn't we? So to get to this stage of the season and having picked up 19 points away from home, you can't slander Gomez today, Pet. Gomez was great when he came on. The same he was when he was greater when he played against Sheffield United. I said on Saturday he was rubbish because he was rubbish. That's fine. You praise people when they've played well and you say they haven't played well. That's my job. Simple. Literally is my job to do that. But the fact that we picked up 19 points away from home at this stage of the season is absolutely incredible. The fact that we're over 30 points is brilliant as well. We haven't reached the halfway mark. And if we can replicate our points tally from the first half of the season into the second half of the season, that's European football as far as I'm concerned. That might even be Champions League. Don't get me wrong, you've got to replicate it. But this team, certainly away from home, is becoming a unit. And even tonight, you've seen it tonight. Like I said, don't pick... I put in my team not to pick Luca Dean at left back, and he didn't. Picked him at left midfield. Yeah. And it worked. Basically, Ped, do your Stacey Solomon Turkey impression. No, that's for Patreon only. If you want to see my Stacey Solomon Turkey impression, you have to come to Patreon. It's not to be done on here. I suppose as well, what's good is Richarlison, if he has got a knock, was only on the pitch about 15 minutes. Tosin must have had some kind of knock as well. Dominic Calvert-Lewin was out with an injury, but we've won the game, so we can get him back. Yeah, so all in all, tonight was a massive 3 points. A massive 3 points. One of those teams that we were all a bit wary of. I was looking on Twitter before the game and looking just generally in like comments on within like WhatsApp groups, and everyone thought we were going to get battered tonight. I don't know why, because Wolves have got a lot of players out as well, and they are in the bottom half of the table. But yeah, who was my man of the match? Well, you've got to watch the player ratings show if you want to know who my man of the match was. Definitely, if you want to know, that's the only way of finding out. You're not getting it here. You're not getting it for free. I've got bills to pay, and these videos pay my bills. But there you go. I've rambled on for like nearly 15 minutes or more. I don't know. Yeah. Also, like, how many times tonight did Godfrey just put on his like rocket boots and just get back? That lad is so fast. It's unbelievable. So fast. But they're the performances, aren't they, that you always look at other teams and go, oh, they gone there and got that. We started the game with no striker. You know, and you always look at teams going, how have they done that? And we've done that. This is what, to anyone like young or new, this is what Moyes used to do all the time. And this is why we used to finish, whatever you think of the Moyes era, we used to finish we finished 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th all the time. We barely finished outside of those positions, right? And this is how we did it, because every game we were organised, and it didn't matter whether we had Tim Cahill playing up front for us or Steve Watson or whoever. This is how we used to get through. All right, when we went and played the big teams, we used to lose, and it used to frustrate the hell out of all of us, because it was that difference between finishing maybe 5th and finishing in the top 4 every year, was we couldn't beat any of the big teams. But Moyes knew if you could go and be organised against all these teams, you would pick up wins and you would finish in the top 6 every year. And that's what we've done since the beginning of December, really, is the beginning of the season. It was all beautiful flowing football, and then teams were scoring against us. And then since the beginning of December, we've changed it round. We've gone tactically very Italian. It's very Italian, this. And without really that many brilliant players, because we got James Rodriguez, but we don't have that many brilliant players, we are winning games. And this is how you do it. This is how you do it. And it shows that the Premier League, I said this in November, if you can be organised defensively and you can score goals, you can finish in the top 6 easily. Absolutely easily. And that's what we've shown in the last 6 weeks. Okay, got beat by West Ham. Okay, Man United beat us in the League Cup. But other than that, and a dodgy performance against Rotherham, other than that, being spot on. A couple of people said the game changed when Tom Davies came off. Yeah, but that's not a stick to hit Tom Davies with. That is not a stick to hit Tom Davies with. That's what actually I bemoaned when we played West Ham, was their subs on the night where we're done at certain times, and that's what we've done tonight, and it's exactly what we did in Sheffield United. We stayed organised for 70 minutes, and then we brought slightly different players on, and it's led us to win the game. Ped, you should start to show this team some love. They are great. Show this team love. Are you not listening to what I'm saying? I show this team love every day of the week. What I'm saying is, this is not a great footballing side, because it's not. What it is a brilliantly organised side by the manager. So that's love alone. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Players are doing their job, all of them, to a man. No one's letting us down. Tom Davies didn't let us down tonight. Nobody let us down. They all did their jobs. And that's what happens when you all do your jobs. This is why he doesn't like Anthony Gordon. For everyone out there who goes, why doesn't he play Anthony Gordon? Or why doesn't he give Ellis Sims a go? Or why doesn't he play this young player? He doesn't trust them, because he doesn't trust them to play in games like this where they all do the jobs. This is why he loves senior professionals. Ask yourself the question why he likes playing Tom Davies, because he trusts them. He trusts them to go out there and do the job they are asked to do. Dead simple. Dead simple. Someone said Wolves are awful. Do you know what? They're not awful. They're not awful. They've got a lot of tricky players, but what they aren't and what we are is organised. That's the difference. That is the difference. So, they all played well tonight in various levels. They weren't amazing. They all done the jobs. They all stay organised. And I'm telling you, if you can get to halfway through the season, you've got over 30 points because you've dogged them out, then you're doing something well. Just looking at some of the comments. Why, I still don't understand why we've won, why people, and we've gone up to 4th, why people are still digging Tom Davies out. I don't understand that. When Gylfi Sigurdsson, if you want to pick on someone, Gylfi Sigurdsson has done absolutely 0 tonight, and yet it's still people picking on Tom Davies. I guarantee the manager will be happy with what Tom Davies has done tonight. He will be absolutely happy with that. Because he's done his job, what he'll have been asked to do. Yes, his passing can be sloppy at times, but you know what? His positional sense is really, really good. He always knows to be in the right place at the right time. So, it's a brilliant win. An absolutely brilliant win. There you go. Make sure you hang around for my player ratings, which I will do in about 10 minutes' time. Make sure you catch them in about 10 minutes. They'll be live as well. So, stick around for that. I need a new kitchen. Help me out. Come on, help me out. And stop picking on players. We've won, we've got 3 points. It's good stuff. I'll be back in about 10 minutes to do the player ratings. Don't forget, give this video a like. It really helps the channel. It does. It's not just a thing YouTubers say because they just, it's like a novelty thing or an ego thing. It helps the channel. Tells YouTube that you like the channel and to share it to other people. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want more great videos, live daily videos, get over to Patreon. We have a laugh in there. You can hear my Stacey Solomon Turkey impression. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. Right. See you all later. Thanks for watching.